A little something that I just picked up from the post office. I thought I could take an outdoor shot in nature of this before I take it home. So what you see is the OneLeaf... Wait, something's not right there. OneLeaf Commander NV100 Night Vision add-on. Hey everyone, it's Alex from the Air Rifle Activities. It's late night, I'm prepping for another pest control session tomorrow. My family is already asleep and I'm using this opportunity to bring to your attention a new unit that I have on my channel. It's a night vision add-on, the OneLeaf Commander NV100 or NV100 Commander. So initially I intended to review this product tomorrow, outdoors at my permission, but then I thought to myself, this would mean less time for smacking sky rats, so that's why I decided to do it the night before. So needless to say, unboxing videos are a huge no-no these days. Why the heck am I even holding this in my hand? So I'm going to skip the unboxing and I'm going to go straight to what you can find in the box. Okay, I'm still holding it, probably I should just drop it on the floor. With the NV100 you get a nice rubber eye cup, a micro USB cable. I'm kinda disappointed OneLeaf. I was thinking maybe USB Type-C. You also get 3 eyepiece adapters for your scope. That one is a 42mm, a 48mm, and yes, I can count to 3. The third one is already on my scope. It's a 45mm one. Moving on to a couple of Allen keys, a replacement screw and a spare O-ring. A cleaning cloth, of course, which is probably out of focus right now and is also a nice color, close to the color on my t-shirt. Man, I hope I'm not getting colorblind already. A roll of PVC tape or electric tape, whatever you like to call this little thing that my camera kept refusing to focus on. And you use this to wind around the eyepiece of your scope so that you don't scratch it, also that you increase the diameter a little bit. A user manual, of course, which is not written in the best English possible, but it's decent and understandable, and after all, who am I to judge with my square English? A nice and soft pouch to keep your unit safe and warm. That feels great. And last but not least, drum roll, the commander himself. Perhaps the first thing that you would notice is that there is a striking resemblance with a unit, night vision unit, produced by another brand. Well, I don't know how this happened and I don't claim to understand how Chinese manufacturing works. But let's forget about that right now and let's get into the specs of this specific gadget. Did I mention that it comes with 2 eye cups, apparently a shorter and a longer one? What you see on the screen right now is the specs as provided by the manufacturer on their website. I'm not going to read them out loud for you, I'm sure that you can do that yourself. So how in the world do you install this on your scope? How do you attach it to it? First you apply some electric tape to your scope's eyeball. Then you have to select the adapter that's the right size for your eyepiece. This side goes into the scope, and after you put it on the scope, you tighten those Allen screws here. And on each adapter there are a couple of opposing notches and channels that lead the add-on in place. Like so. You rotate and it clicks into place. See this little button right here? When you wish to detach the add-on from the adapter, you just pull it back, rotate in the opposite direction and you take it out. You'll see me do this with my gun later in the video. Battery compartment is at the front, right here. You unscrew the lid and you find a great looking pink battery inside. That's a gentleman's color, by the way. I'll let you see the battery type for yourself, it's too long for me to remember. And there is a nice little picture here to the side showing you how to insert the battery. You have some ports under the silicone lid. That's 3.5mm for headphones, an SD card slot and a micro USB. You should bear in mind that the manufacturer does not recommend that you recharge the battery through the micro USB port. It's recommended that you actually take the battery out and use an external charger. Another option is to use a power bank, which is attached through the micro USB port, but if you do so, you should take the battery out. Right after you've attached the NV100 to your scope, you can use this dial right here for diopter adjustment. After you switch the unit on for the first time, you'll see instructions on how to proceed. After that, you should use this dial right here to focus the image on the reticle of your scope. From that point onwards, you rely on your parallax knob for the different distances. That right here is the infrared torch. You can focus its beam manually like so. And this little thingy right here is your laser beam. Remember not to look directly at it. You can adjust it or zero it, so to speak, by rotating this little hex screw right here. And this little thingy right here at the bottom of the unit is a female 1/4 inch 20, which enables you to fit just about any tripod to this unit and use it as a spotting scope. Nicely done, OneLeaf. And now let's examine the control panel of the NV100. That's the power button right here, we all know what that sign means. A single click and the unit is on. And the clicks are nice and positive. Press the button again and you put the device in sleep mode to conserve energy. Click it again and the device is ready for action. Long press will turn it off. The green light right here tells you that the device is on or in sleep mode, and this hole right here is where the mic is located. This button right here gives you 3 levels of magnification as the sign on it suggests. With a long press of the button to the left, you switch between daytime and nighttime mode. And when you're shooting in nighttime mode, a single click would cycle between the 6 power levels of the IR torch. Press and hold the button at the top and it will expand your screen. A single click will turn the laser on and then off again. As you can see, the laser is pretty strong and clearly visible even in abundant light. A short press of the button to the right will take you to the menu as the sign suggests. A long press will take you to the photos and videos you've recorded so far. The button in the center will confirm your choice while you're in the menu. And when you're not, a long press will take a photo, short press means start recording video, short press again, stop recording. I think it's pretty obvious recording through the IPs of the NV100 is not an easy task. However, I'll try to give you an idea of the menu of this unit, which in my opinion is quite intuitive and pretty much anyone can handle it. Alright, that was enough of me talking. You know what they say, the proof is in the pudding. I'm off to bed now, and tomorrow we'll have some range time, some nighttime mode shooting, and some pest control at one of my permissions. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, buddy, let's kill the lights.
This is where the pigeons are. Okay, let's attach the NV100 to the scope. We are rocking H&N Slug 28 grain again today. The distance is 50 meters, but is an upward angle, so this will make for some hold under. Let's try to get one of those. Start recording. Oh, he went straight down. And on the next shot, we'll try to get one of those up there on the very rooftop of the silos. Now the distance is a bit longer, that's about 56 meters. Just look at the angle of my gun. Now I don't know if you heard that pop. That was quite an impact. Yeah, the H&N slugs hit hard. And even after that loud pop, the one that I just shot made it somehow all the way back there. They realized it's not safe to perch on the silo, so they decided to hang right over there on the rooftop of those sheds. So let's measure the distance. They are at 60 meters and there is a whitey amongst them. You know me, I cannot resist that temptation. I think the wind is rocking the camera right as I record this. So, 60 meters, some inclination, not too much. I think a little bit of holdover is gonna get the job done. Let's do it. Oh my god. I really hope that the camera managed to record this. Just to give you an idea, there is my gun and that was the position from which I was shooting, and right over there is the whitey that almost landed on my head. And now let's try a shot at 100 meters. Now I know there's been a lot of this footage on my channel lately, but that's the reason because of which I'm not able to collect any of the quarry that I managed to shoot. Now, like I said, this unit has a frame rate per second of only 30. That's why slow motion is, I would say, out of the question. But still, let's try several more shots at that long distance of 100 meters. Then we'll probably make it shorter, just so that the footage can be more spectacular. They're back on the shed at 63 meters. A bit shy, aren't we? She already took one of my pigeons, but apparently it's not enough for her. Oh, looks like we have a sole survivor up there at close to 60 meters. The sole survivor was pretty quick to land, so I had to shoot him on the ground. No, there's definitely something wrong with this pigeon because he's been staying there for 30 minutes at least. It's pretty shy, and the pigeon is so close. There you go. Come on. Just a few steps more. Yes, yes. Enjoy. And same as always, no thanks expected and received. There's two more. Starting to get pretty slow even though the sun came out again. This might actually be the final shot of the day. That's only 45 meters at a pretty steep angle, so there'll be some hold under. You must have heard that impact and the pop of the pigeon. That was impressive. Also the bang when he hit the ground. A buddy of mine called me a cat whisperer. I'm beginning to think that he has a point. This one is waiting at the very base of the silo, waiting for a fresh kill to land somewhere close to it. Now these two are at only 50 meters. Down it goes. It sure was a long fall, and where is the cat when you need one? "45 meters to that pigeon." I hope you enjoyed the pest control session and my review of the NV100, guys. Thanks for watching and catch you on the next one.